It's your boy Zay-P, Zay-P, the I am. I am that I am, as you are that you are, for we are all that we are. But here are four things to consider and keep in mind when you want to start doing breath work. First thing, lung capacity. Think of opening your lungs, expanding your chest, allowing yourself to infuse your chest, your heart, your lungs with lots of fresh air. Now, when you come to doing breath work, you're making a practice out of that. So with each breath, you want to make it as mindful as possible, and you want to be able to try to consciously bring in as much air and really allow that air to infuse you with the oxygen you need, with the energy you need, with the light you need. All right. First thing. Second point, when it comes to dealing with breath work, after you're done the work of really kind of learning how to open up and expand the lung capacity, you want to come and start to focus on the awareness. When it comes to breath work, your intentions go a long way, and your intentions with regards to the breath is always to stay with the breath. Now, as you stay with the breath with awareness, that awareness brings you information. It'll teach you about yourself. It'll let you know what's going on in your body because you have the awareness to follow the breath. And whenever the breath goes into the body, wherever you feel tension, wherever you feel blocks, that awareness will let you know that there is something there that needs to be released. So, first thing, opening, expanding the capacity to infuse that energy and that light. Second thing, really adding the layer of awareness and becoming aware of what's going on with your body through the breath, through the transit of the breath. Third thing, when it comes to doing breath work, that is good to keep in mind in general. Rather than focusing so much on a particular pattern, if you're just getting into it, you really want to be able to have constrained, elongated breaths. Being able to take nice, deep pulls in without block, without resistance, without hesitation and nervousness. If you do have hesitation and nervousness, that also lets you know something else that's going on in your body. So you want to be able to take long, nice, easy, deep breaths in. You want to be able to have nice releases outward. Right? If you're doing this properly and you're practicing, it should be an ease and a flow to the entire experience without much jittering and hesitation. Now, as you work with that ease and flow in the in and out of the transit of the breath, think of the life and death. See the dualistic perspectives that you're always shifting through. Something is always changing. There's never any stillness. So when we work with the breath, it can bring us lots of beautiful lessons and wisdom like that. Even simply through following that nice flowing back and forth, which is a beautiful symmetry to the life and the death, the in and the out, the up and the down, concerted effort, relaxed effort, right? And so this is how we get into the knowledge and information that is available to us as we dive deeper with breath work. So the fourth point I would say, when you want to just start off with the next thing that's going to really heighten and inform your experience is really being keenly aware of what you're feeling, of why you're feeling it, what's coming up. The more you practice with the breath, the more you have opportunity to explore what's happening in your body, what's happening in your experience, and why it is there. Do not be afraid to go into the dark. Do not be afraid to use the breath to really start to carve out the woundings, to really start to stitch together the spacings in our heart. Do not be afraid to use the breath to start to heal ourselves. The breath has many wondrous treatments because the breath is the same essence that is with God, that is with source, that is with life, that in, that out, the essence of life. And so with that, keep these 4 things in mind when you go into breath work. If you're just starting to play with it, experiment, maybe you can't take a class, maybe you're not looking. If you work on these things, then when you're ready to go on and look into maybe the Wim Hof technique or any of these other techniques, you're really going to be much more empowered and ready to step into and learn those modalities even deeper. So this is your video for today. It's your boy Zay-P. I'm out. Peace.